And boys, we're back with another video. Now, I might seem a little bit more pissed off today because I haven't had to make a video like this in almost 2 years. And this is the second time this has ever happened on my channel. The first time that it happened was because Code Geass. And I thought that fan base was the worst fan base. No, actually, the second time it happened was with Code Geass. The first time was with Boruto fan base. I forgot about Boruto fan base. I know, they're very forgettable, right? But again, that one was because the fan base was just so toxic. I tried doing it in sub, and then people in dub were literally just false reporting my videos and stuff just to try and force me to watch it in dub. I watched it in dub, and now the sub fan base was doing the same. And I was just like, I don't want this type of energy on my channel. I'm just gonna drop the show. So I ended up dropping it. That was one of the first times that I actually ended up dropping the show, not because I wasn't enjoying the show, but because of the fan base that it held, right? This time, Neel, what are you talking about? We're talking about Apothecary Diaries. I have been loving it. We're so far 8 episodes in on Patreon, and I love it. But lo and behold, we post episode 1 of Apothecary Diaries on YouTube. I expected it to, do well, receive, good compliments or good, I feel like a good response to it and stuff, which a good amount of people did. But I wake up and the first 6 or 7 comments that I read is just talking mad shit. Now, Neel, what are we talking about? We're talking about these 4 right here. By the way, there was more than them, but there was 3 comments that either the mods deleted or the people who commented deleted by the time I could get these screenshots because, some people were actually talking in reply, talking shit to the people that were talking about me like that and stuff. So again, I appreciate everybody that was trying to defend me, but sadly, because of that, we only got 4 of the screenshots right now. But first of all, he just watches it because it's popular. He thought it was some Chinese crap anyway, but then he found out it's winning awards and it's popular. I don't even know what kind of fucking awards it's winning because I don't keep up with that stuff, right? Second, he watches it because it's popular. Isn't that a good thing that the show that you like is popular and then more people are starting to hop on it? First of all, that's actually a plus. So why are you complaining about it? Second, he thought it was some Chinese crap anyway. I have never once said this shit, by the way. So that's just adding my name on top of some random shit that he just made up. Because again, I didn't even know Apothecary Diaries was a thing until little bit right before I started it. And again, if you guys don't know, every show that I start on YouTube is suggested and voted on Patreon by the community. So I don't actually choose what shows I watch. The community decides what shows I watch. So I don't even see where this is coming from. And then he found out it's winning awards and it's popular. Mind you, this is not a shade towards Apothecary Diary. I genuinely am loving it. But Apothecary Diaries episode 1 reaction is my worst performing video in the last 48 videos. Second, he only is watching this because it's popular. He will never reacting to this. I'm assuming he meant to say he would never react to it unless if it wasn't popular. Again, I don't know what's going on with that either. There's another person who's watching it because it's popular but doesn't want to respond to it at all because he thought it was crap like the others. Anime, even though it's in the top 5 most popular manga and light novel in the world. Listen, again, it's just, I don't know why they're so obsessed with proving that this show is popular. Good. This is a good thing. So why are we talking shit about people that are hopping on and that are new to your fan base just because they're late to the party? Just because they didn't watch it when it first came out? We have lives. I got a wife. I got a loving family. I was spending time with them. And then again, it's what is up with the just making up shit? He thought it was crap like the others. If it would make sense if I ever said that it was trash or if I talk shit about it and then I decided to watch it afterwards. I never once said this. They're just adding words to my fucking mouth. And then, of course, next, you know why he watches it late, because he thought it was some shit, but then he found out it was popular and then it was winning awards and then everybody said it was peak, so he decided to watch it just because it's popular. I would have to say I have watched a good amount of episodes and flash news, 99% of the shows that I watch are all late to the party. I watch shows from 10, 15 years ago or even longer, some of them for them and shit, right? There's very rare occasion where I actually watch something that is on time because I don't like watching something week to week. I like watching something that has a lot of episodes because I feel like I enjoy that way more than just watching one episode a week and then waiting another week. That's one of the main reasons why I'm not watching the newest season of ReZero. I'm waiting until it's finished and then I'm gonna binge the whole fucking season. I like doing that, right? That's what I like doing. Bleach is one of the few instances where I could, because I love Bleach so much that I know I wouldn't be able to like actually wait for that long. So I have to watch it. But again, it's just like, how do I put it? This is it, out of all the shows that I have watched, and I've watched like, I would say a solid like 20 or 30 shows in the last 2 years. This is one of the few shows that has the one of the most unwelcoming communities that just for some reason just like, it would be one thing if I didn't, like if I got criticism of the video, like, hey, you missed this detail or you did this and stuff. It would be one thing, right? That's criticism and that's fair. You could talk shit about that, right? Because I didn't pay attention enough or something. But just for me being late, that's so fucking weird. I find that shit so fucking, like, how do I put it, toxic and off-putting, especially for newcomers into your anime. If you just go around to anybody that's starting to like, because again, for those of you that, don't know, for me, whenever I'm gonna watch Apothecary Diaries from now on, I'm gonna remember this moment in my head, like, yeah, this is how I got welcomed. Versus when I watched Bleach, when I watch Black Clover, when I watch Slime, when I watch like all the other shows, bro, everybody's so nice. They're like, hey, we're just happy that you're starting it. You're gonna be in for a great ride. You're gonna love this show. You're gonna have the time of your life. Keep watching it. Don't drop it. We're gonna support you. Da da da. That to Yeah, he's only watching because it's popular. He thought it was shit anyway. He thought he was some Chinese crap, bro. And then he started winning awards and then he hopped on it like a dick rider. What the fuck is that? So again, I just wanted to make my video on it. And I guarantee you this video is probably going to get more views than the actual episode 1 of Apothecary Diaries, which again, just goes to show you how popular the actual show is. So yeah, aside from that, again, I just wanted to get my thoughts out there that hopefully it changes some of your minds and stuff. Be nice. It doesn't have to be a content creator. If somebody's hopping on your show, be supportive, be nice to them. And it's crazy because like of all the shows, I never would have once in my life thought that Apothecary Diaries would be the type to have these type of fans in its fandom. I know I'm not saying, by the way, I'm not saying that this is probably all the fans. I had good comments too, and that's why I'm going to continue the show. I mean, I was going to continue it regardless because I like the show, right? But we're still going to continue. It's just like, it's a little off-putting and it's, very unwelcoming when you have that's the first interaction that you have with a brand new community. So again, hopefully you guys understand it. If you guys see stuff like that, not just in my comments, but if you see in another comments of another reactor or another fucking, YouTuber stuff that's starting a brand new show and people are talking shit just for them hopping on it late, make sure you call them out, talk some bullshit into them. And yeah, aside from that, hope you guys enjoyed it. Check out Patreon where you could watch all of these reactions fully uncut and early, and or you could watch the streams live. Bye.